All right, this is the F2L video. So, you're pretty comfortable with, I suppose, notation, colors, corners, cross, corners, notation, colors, all that. You're all good there, and you're ready to learn how to put these two in at the same time after you get the cross. So we're just gonna mess it up. It doesn't really matter. I just kind of cycle a bunch of like back flicks and down flicks and ups and R's and L's and L primes and the primes of all of it. All right, so we're gonna find the white centerpiece because that's always gonna stay there. And then we're gonna line up this orange with the piece there, save a little time there. I know that it's, yeah, that's another thing. You can get better with little tricks on how to do, like, the cross just by knowing where the opposite is. That's convenient. That's just where that is. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. What you want is you want to, just like as if it was here, you don't want it to be facing down here, so you don't want it to be facing up here for the corners. So that one's annoying. So we're just going to go like that, but don't send it into the piece you want to line it up with. I'm going to start off by saying that. So we're going to go like this, and instead we're going to do that. And then what are we going to do? We won't need to put this back down. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to send this out of this line of fire. Like this just sends it back over and it's still in the line of fire. So what we're going to do, we're going to completely get it out of the line of fire, the rotation, and then we're going to bring it down. So you look back here, you still got your cross, you're good. All right. Now we've got this edge piece that goes with this. We know where this needs to go, which is this. Kind of like driving. I don't have my license, but like I understand the premise. It was in that, I think, book School too, where if the front goes, the back will go. So if the front goes, the back will go. All you got to worry about is where this goes, and then line this up with that, and then you're good. Okay, so this, you're going to line it up with where you want it to go. You're going to want it to go in here, okay? Well, I know this is what I do. I put it over here. So now it's facing to the side. Again, it's like the side thing. And then you're going to put it down. And then you're going to rotate this piece. And would you look at that? You actually line it up with the thing. I don't know if that's consistent there or not. Let's find out. And then you bring this back up. And then you just send it back around. And look, they're together. They're together. So they can just keep going around and around. They're together. All right. So here's what you're going to want to do. Is you're going to want to, you put it over where you want it to go. You can't just go like that. You're going to need to do the same thing you did before. Where if you were here, you're going to send it over here, right? But you have it flipped here. And why do we have it flipped here? Because after we're going to do yellow, which is OLL. So that's why we flip the cube. So the thing to get good at, too, which is why I kind of mentioned being good with the cross so much and stuff, is to eventually get to the point where you can do it, where you start with yellow up. You start with yellow up, you finish yellow up. That is if you're going to do the white cross. If you're going to do like the red cross, you're going to do orange up. But we're going to do it this way. It's not complicated too much. All right, so we have it over where you want it to go. But like I said, we have to send it away. So we're going to just kind of be like, it's just going to overshoot it by 1. And then you're going to be like, good thing, because the door was closed. Now you're going to open the door, and then you're going to be like, let's back it up. Right? Consider this like the front of like a train or something. And then, bloop, you send it down in. And it's down in there. Alrighty then. Next I see you do is, I mean, you can either do this one because they're already together, or this one. Let's do this one because they're already together. That's just down in there together, but incorrectly. You actually have your option there on what to do, since the corner piece is in there correctly and this is in there incorrectly. You could just kind of treat this and just do this one. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I pull it out all together. It's really up to you there, right? Because that's where you get the variations to the solve and stuff. It's the cases you get, as well as how you treat the cases. Since in some regards, when we get into the algorithms, there are multiple ways of doing it. Like, one algorithm can create another case that maybe you're more comfortable with. But yeah, we'll worry about that another time. All right, so I already have it kind of perfectly where it needs to be, but if we were to treat it the same before, we line it up here, we overshoot it by one, the bus did, right? Or the train, whatever. And then, good thing, because the door was closed. Open the door, send it back across, then slot it in. All right. What I see now is I see it perfectly set up to pair it. This and this. They were just in incorrectly, but based on maneuvering it and some magical reasoning of the puzzle that I don't understand, it created this. All right. So we're going to line it up where you want to put it. All right, that's good. Now you're going to actually send it this way. You're going to send it away so that then you can pull this down, because this is the unfilled slot. So you're going to put this down, and then you're going to bring up the unfilled slot so you can tamper with it however you want. So then you're going to send this around so that when you bring this back up, they're oriented. You might make mistakes and accidentally create, like if you did this, but that would just be cosmically wrong. So don't do that. I don't even know now what I want to do here. Oh dear. Okay, send that there, and then just slot it in. Apologies, I probably went too fast there. If I did and you want to see it, just go zoom. Go 2 times speed, the opposite. So 0.5 speed, 0.25 speed. Can you 0.25 speed? I think you can. Just mute me. I'm annoying. I can talk too much. All right, so I'm actually going to do it, since this is what this video is about, is F2L. So the goal is to have the same colors on top. So like if you had, I don't know, like this here, there's another way to do that. I'm not explaining this properly at all. I apologize. Oh my god. Because here's how you can do this one here, is you can send this here and then send that there and put that there. And then if you want to do it that way, you're going to want to put that there. No, you're going to actually put it, apologies. All right, so here's how you do it. If they're opposite colors, make sure that this is facing outward. And then the piece is all the way over here. Because then when you go like that, it's lined up. And that is when you would have it over where you want it. It's just if it's lined up here, and they're connected already, right? Like they're like that, but they're just over there, then you would need to put it over there, and then you can put it back in like that. See, I kind of created that case already before slotting it in, right? Because it was this, and then it's that. So like if you have this and it's ready to just be slotted in, if you just kind of go like break it apart, that's how you create that case. Yeah, apologies. I'm trying to explain the best I can here. If you have any questions or want me to do another video, I will. But this is the video you get for now. All right, so there's that. So put that in there. So yeah, so what I was saying was you create that case already, right? Like I had it lined up, and I was like, okay, how do I show that it's kind of, you know, the other case? So you overshoot it, right? Then it's overshot, it's lined up, it's overshot. So that's why you don't line it up. If it's lined up, you overshoot it, go up, and do that. But that's already implying you know how to line it up. So we have F2L solved here. So if that was helpful enough, good. I'm actually going to tack on a few more minutes of this video to focus on just lining them up. Just lining them up. You know how to slot them in when they're lined up. It's a little backwards, but all right. So we have this case here where this needs to go with this, right? So what you noticed, they are opposite colors. So you have it in this front area and you make it lined up where you want it to go, and that's all ready over there. Okay, good. Now, what would happen if you had it like this? What if it was like this? It's facing upward and it's over there. So you line it up and then you do that. Well, so far it looks okay, but no, it's not. So what I do, if it's like this, remember, you want to bring the opposite color up. So I make sure the opposite color is up by doing that. And then since you don't want to ruin this, you're going to take it out of, you're going to undo this, you're going to take it out of the rotation here. And then, or else that happens. So you're going to take it out the rotation, making sure that doesn't get into the rotation, and then bring that down. And now you've got that case perfectly set up to now, you know, line it up over where you want it to go, and then you just slot it in.